What is up, everyone? It is Jonathan here for another week of FCRS Racing. Again, I'm going to butcher this name. Uh, uh, Zandvoort, I think that's how you say the name. Er, for week 7, number 7. I wish I can get the week thing counter to work. I know there's other ways to get it to work, but anyways, we'll see how it goes here. Let's go to the grid. Travis is on the pole. Keegan second, Jesse third, Kyle Carpenter fourth, Kyle Cleveland fifth. So let's jump right into it and see what happens here as we go green for 1 hour and 1 pit stop. We go green flag. Keegan gets a good jump on the start here. Kind of camera angles I have. As Jonathan already has had issues and fallen to the back. As we get back to the lead here. Very fast and technical track. Guess what I didn't do? Guess what I didn't do? I think you all know it. Didn't see it. What? Anyways, you getting into the backside of this track here. Very technical areas here. This is turn 9, I believe. As Travis is in second, Kyle Carpenter third, Jesse in fourth, Kyle Cleveland fifth. This part right here, very easy to overshoot. As you see, we have during practice, qualifying people going off into the gravel traps. And then into the final bank turn. Getting a little NASCAR style in there. Back into turn 1. Really hard onto those brakes. Make sure you don't overshoot the turn. Very easy to do that. There's Blaine in the 6th position. They're already starting to get kind of single filed out here. Trying to look for battles throughout the race. We'll go back catchy to here as Jonathan's actually moved up to 10th. Brian looks like he made some contact somewhere. You can see the left front a little scuffed up there. Got Jonathan in that 9th position. As it looks like DJ made a mistake a little bit. Allows Jonathan to get right to his bumper. Close to his bumper. And something I fixed. Hey, would you look at that. As Jonathan almost overshoots that. It's a tight area right here. It's, again, very easy. I mean, personally, from when I drove it, you really couldn't use the braking zones markers because they just didn't match up to this car. So you kind of had to make your own braking zones. Right now, Jonathan, though, in the 9th position. As now, like, DJ's trying to get around Alex for the 7th position. Keep an eye on the battle for the leads down to 9/10 of a second. Oh, now up to close to the second. As now DJ sneaks by Alex and takes over the 7th position. Back to Alex here. As Jonathan is trying to catch up to Alex here. Try to pass him for the 8th position. Right now, though, oh, there goes Alex. Sideways, hangs on to it. Thing we can say is Jesse in the AO8 has fallen to 5th. I believe he was 4th. Now it's back to 5th. As he enters turn number 1, goes a little wide there. Oh, and I believe that's Travis. Yes, Travis is around. Trying to back it up. Got some front nose damage there. Not only that, he's going to fall back all the way to the 7th position, or excuse me, 8th position. And there goes his front bumper is gone. And he's going to lose a lot of downforce there. As you can tell, he's struggling. I don't know if he's got a bent wheel as well, but front bumper broken just enough to where it flew off. And now he has no front bumper. Now barely hanging on. Jonathan's trying to catch up. Was pretty much caught up, and there's Jesse again. Or excuse me, not Jesse. Sorry, Travis. That is gone around again. As Jonathan makes a move on DJ, and he'll get the 6th position from DJ. All right, let's go back up to the lead. Where Keegan has got a about a 5.5 second lead over Kyle Carpenter. Keegan has just been putting a dominant performance every week. Joined this league this year and has already done a great job already this season. Travis has pitted. I'm assuming he has coming in to get that fast repair. And he's down the way as well for him. Go out to Kyle Carpenter. He's about 7.6 seconds behind Keegan. You can see Keegan right there going into turn number 1. This track's got a lot more banking for a road course than you really are known for road courses to have that kind of banking, especially like right here as well. Very oddball turn. You can run up top, try to get momentum, but you got to be careful if you do not get that car pointed back down the hill, or you just run out of racetrack. So, As Carpenter goes wide into the grass. Hangs on to it. Good save there. Not going wide into the gravel trap there. Trying to find a way to catch Keegan, but now it's opened up to a 7-second lead after that little error there. Kyle Cleveland in third. Just a little under 2 seconds behind Carpenter heading into this very tight portion of this track here. Right now, trying to see any battles. Actually, in fact, Jonathan looks like he's gotten some right front damage there. He has spun, I think, somewhere, but because DJ has gotten around him again. Not gaps, about 6 seconds between each other as Jonathan nicks the wall. I don't say nick it. He hit pretty good there. The bear sticks out a little bit. As Brian, the 404 gets around Alex. He'll move up to the 8th position. I'm gonna have a little issue early in the race. Gap between Carpenter and Cleveland is shrunk to about 2nd. There's Jesse in 4th. Waiting to pounce on these guys. That works. I have it set to, I don't know if it works that way. If I'm not, but I have it set to where it can focus on crashes, but I don't know if that works or not. Right now, battle for the 2nd spot as Kyle Cleveland gets by. And we'll move to 2nd. Carpenter back to 3rd. Right now, gap between Kyle Cleveland and Keegan is almost 9 seconds. Definitely putting on a clinic again. It looks like Travis is in pit road again, and not sure if he's having issues or what, but or he wrecked, but in pit road right now. And back to the leader. 9.5 second lead. Doesn't mean he's not trying to throw it down. Wow. I'm close there for going off track. Cars are a handful. The battle between DJ and Jonathan has tightened up a little bit. Was almost 6 seconds. Now it's... Oh, DJ hits the wall. Goes wide. Hurts his right front there a little bit. But again, that gap was almost 6 seconds. Now it's almost down to a second. And also, Brian has caught up to Jonathan as well. Jonathan there, and there's Brian right there. So, after having that early issues, he is now looking to get to 7th and possibly 6th. I'm trying to do everything I can to catch up to the DJ here, trying to get through this technical error where very easy to just get technical error there. I'm sorry, I got distracted there. Oh man, we got a good battle here. Actually, Carpenter's gone back around Kyle Cleveland as Jesse's right to the bumper of these two guys. Oh, Kyle almost gets into the rear. Kyle Cleveland, that is. The rear Carpenter. Everything can to get past him again, but they kind of separate themselves just a little bit here. Again, we have one scheduled pit stop in this race, probably in the next 10 minutes or so. We'll see some pit stops as Carpenter goes wide. And there goes Kyle Cleveland as well. Both missed turn 1 and allows Jesse to get by. Wow. Carpenter overshoots 1, and then right after, there goes Kyle Cleveland. He misses turn 1. What a weird turn of events there, going into 1 there. But that allows Jesse to get to 2nd and pulls away for almost 2 seconds now. So let's, that being said, let's go back to, actually Brian has gone around Jonathan as Jonathan's also gone past DJ. There goes Brian off the track. And, oh, Brian almost, he does hit the wall. It was in 6th position, gets loose, and now is falling back again to 8th. There goes DJ. He's sideways. Man, it is so hard to get on the throttle of these cars. The cars just want to snap loose very easily. You have no rear grip. You have no front grip when you're on the brakes. That's a whole to do with this car. As DJ is kind of slow there a little bit. Entering the last few turns here. Jonathan back to 6. Kind of separated at this point a little bit now. See what the gap between Carpenter and Kyle Cleveland. About a second. Under a second. Kyle really throws it into that turn. Kyle Cleveland. All right. $39 to go here. As whoa, we have a nice launch by Kyle Cleveland there. See that top side, get it just right. It works. Gets a huge run. And Kyle Cleveland back to the 3rd position. Carpenter to 4th. Everything seems to have settled down for the most part. Actually, just to say that, I'm going to look at this a little bit here. There's Jonathan in 6th. Brian in 7th, starting to slowly close back in. Excuse me, on Jonathan there. So, it's about 2 seconds. A little under 2 seconds. And actually, it looks like, nope, Brian has spun. Again, somewhere. And he spun again. Once you get those tires heated up and then also getting all that extra junk on them, it just doesn't help, obviously. And Brian's now back to 5th, or 9th, excuse me. I'm trying to say 5th because I'm trying to get to Blaine. We haven't talked about him much. Sending him 5th, kind of all by himself. Just kind of in no man's land, really. About maybe 13 seconds behind. Doing calculations, yeah, about 13 seconds behind Carpenter. Well over 30 seconds or so ahead of Jonathan. So really, there's kind of just him in his own space at this point, which is good. Sometimes in racing, as much as you want to race with someone, as much as you want to have competitive racing, some racetracks it's better off being by yourself because it takes so much concentration to make sure you don't make a mistake, and on top of it, trying to make sure you can try to maybe make a pass someone or defend someone from passing you. It's ways sometimes, though boring, yes, sometimes ways to be by yourself, focus on every line, hit your marks and everything like that. So Blaine in 5th, doing good here in this race so far. Let's go back to Brian. Looks like there was a position change there, as it looks like DJ went off track, and yeah, not only went off track, he has lost his front bumper. So DJ has crashed somewhere. And not only that, is about to go a lap down. That is the leader, Keegan. Right there. Keegan trying to get around DJ. DJ will let him go by. And now DJ one lap down. With about 35 minutes to go in this race. Again, we're about 2 to 3 minutes or so from pit stops here. As Brian again. Let's see, Brian is an A, so Alex has seen some, so no change there. About 4 seconds, 5 seconds behind Alex Reno. But DJ has pitted. There he is. Probably fixing the bumper. If he puts in enough fuel, adds extra little fuel, he should be able to make it from here. But we'll see on that. There's Alex right there. The gas is almost down to 3 seconds right now. As we are approaching halfway in this race, we're about 3 minutes away from halfway, so this race is actually going by pretty fast. It takes about a minute 40 roughly to get around this track. As I think, yes, here comes Brian in. Looks like he's in for his pit stop right now. Brian's in for his pit stop service, so this should start here soon, the pit cycle. As Travis is out of the race. Alright, and again, 4 tires and fuel. Trying to make it to the end from here. And he's down and away. Let's put him 1 lap down. As there's Blaine. He's coming in for his pit stop. Ran over Jonathan's pit sign guy. So 4 tires for Blaine and fuel. Pit stops are underway here. And I would say the leaders are probably the next minute or so, as here comes Jonathan. He's coming in as well. So looks like they're going to get a fast repair. Some tire bears there. Four tires and fuel for Jonathan as well. If anyone else, looks like Alex is in now. Anyone else? What's that? That's the leader. Keegan is also in. And here comes Jesse is in. And Kyle. And both Kyles are in. So this should do it for the pit cycle. Hero Carpenter slams on the brakes, trying to slow it down, get down to the speed limit. of 37 miles per hour. All the front runners in for their pit stop. As Keegan's down and away, so is Alex as well. Alex will be 1 lap down. And for Jesse, Kyle Carpenter, and Kyle Cleveland to get done. Jesse's down and away. There's Kyle Cleveland. He's done. And Carpenter's done. So that should do it for the pit cycle. And after all said and done, Keegan should still be the leader. He's got about 19 seconds now over Jesse. All of the gravel, sand, and dirt on the racetrack. A lot of people going off during this race. So let's reset everything. As again, Keegan is the leader. Jesse in second. Kyle Cleveland in third. Kyle Carpenter fourth. Blaine in fifth. Jonathan in sixth. Brian in seventh. Alex in eighth, 1 lap down. DJ ninth, 1 lap down, and Travis is out of the race in 10th. But once again, Keegan put on a dominant performance again this week. As closest battle right now we have, I think, on the racetrack is Kyle Cleveland and Kyle Carpenter. Just under a second. Do turns 3 and 4 here. Goes wide, cuts down, gets that run down that bank turn. Again, if you miss it by a hair, you'll go right off the track, your car won't turn, and might hit the wall, so lose all that momentum. Got to do it pretty good. Get momentum off that turn. As he's entering the back side of the racetrack here. I think that's turn 9. This is turn 10, I think. Start guessing on. My apologies if the screen went black for you. My screen, my recorder, OBS went black for a brief moment, so apologies if it went blank there for you. Very odd. Very odd. Been saying this for a while. You probably need a computer here for too long because been acting up. But anyways, Kyle Cleveland in third. Carpenter here. Right on his bumper. Doing the same thing, trying to get good forward drive. Right there, you can see he's struggling, just trying to get all that grip down. Gets a little bit loose. Gotta be careful here, not go too wide. Just hanging it out as there's DJ. Like he has crashed again, or at least slowing down. Letting those two go by. you can see, I think that was Jesse right there in front of him. So, Kyle Cleveland is about 4 seconds behind. You can see him, so just see if we can catch him here. And, coming to 25 minutes left in this race. The lap times here. Last time around, let's see, Keegan was almost 2 seconds, almost 3 seconds faster than Jesse. 2 seconds about for Kyle Cleveland, and Carpenter about, well, just still over a second slower. But I can say that Carpenter was definitely was faster that last lap over Kyle Cleveland. But again, I've always said this, that yeah, you can have the fastest lap time, but it's all about putting the consistency in those lap times. So come around this time around, and we see that the next time around, see what the lap times are this time around. He ran a 43 last time around. See what, as it looks like Brian's gone past Jonathan. Go back to Kyle Carpenter. Last time around for those speeds. Let's see. Kyle Cleveland ran at 41, 34, 42.03. For that time, Carpenter was slower. Maybe it could have been because of Alex, but not fast like last lap. But Brian has gone back around, or has gotten around Jonathan. In fact, both of them are 1 lap down now. There's Keegan right there, the leader. Both 1 lap down. So only 5 cars on the lead lap, as we're getting close to 20 minutes to go in this race. The gap between Jesse, Kyle Cleveland, and Carpenter have shrunk. It's down to roughly 3 seconds. Jesse. Kyle Cleveland still in third, just hanging on at this point in time. Trying to stay ahead of Carpenter. Again, talk about Blaine a little bit here. Again, he's kind of all by himself. As well, right now he's trying to get around DJ, who has once again lost his front bumper. As Blaine goes wide a little bit, off track, hangs onto it. But Blaine in 5th. Again, kind of no man's land. He's still on the lead lap. 46 seconds behind Keegan. Now 23 seconds behind Carpenter. So he would need some help from Carpenter, Kyle Cleveland, as it looks like we may have a battle. We'll circle back up there a little bit. Yes, they've gone closer again. Kyle Cleveland and Carpenter. Gap has shrunk again. Carpenter did not get a good run there off the final turn. Kyle Cleveland's going to just have a little more momentum. See if he can get good braking there from Carpenter. Closes that gap into one. See if he can get better drive off this time. This gap's kind of stabled. Oh, I don't want just too much round. Oh, half a second, a little less than that, or close to that. Carpenter trying to get that power down. At the same time, they have both are catching up to Jesse. The gap's down to about 2 seconds now. As we're under 20 minutes to go. We're at 18:44 at this point. It's Keegan ahead of Jesse by 21 seconds. Like Jonathan's struggling here. Reports that he's went off the track a little bit. Let's not miss this battle here. In fact, actually, Jesse's almost right behind Jonathan there. Yep, so still about 2 seconds. These high-speed areas right here are where you can definitely make a lot more mistakes. Overdriving a little too much. Gap between Carpenter and Cleveland has been stable at this point. Got 17 minutes to go here. Go on board with the leader and see how he's getting around this track. Having a 23-second lead, you gotta be doing something good. As we got reports that Carpenter has gone off the track a little bit, but right back on. Gap's open up to about now a 4-second lead, or a difference between Kyle Cleveland and Carpenter. And coming through. Nope. He's struggling too. Just because you're the leader doesn't mean you have smooth sailings. It is very easy to put too much power down on these cars. But still, as a lot of people say, you don't have to be at the best of performance. You're just gonna be better than the others. So he's better by 23 seconds. So that's all that matters. Heads down the front straightaway. Down in turn number 1, really getting onto those brakes and downshifting, sideways on the gas. As we are at 15 minutes to go. Like Jonathan is struggling. Keep getting reports that he's gone off track. He's back on though. Going through what turn this is. It looks like that was turn 3 and 4. Trying to get that run down that hill. Having trouble getting back on the throttle. This gap has opened up between Jesse and Kyle Cleveland. It's about 3 seconds now. So everyone seems to be just kind of spread out. Probably just trying to survive at this point. Tires are worn out. Getting a little lower on fuel. Everyone is pretty much just trying to survive at this point. So of course, if anyone makes a mistake, you try to pounce on it as best you can to make at least make up one position. So I'm board with Kyle Cleveland here. Down to second gear. Slowly making that gap up between Jesse and himself. It's close to 2 seconds now. Looks like Alex Reno reports has crashed. Like Alex though his car looks okay. DJ's the car still has no front bumper, but at this point might as well just stay out, get what you can get. Potentially could still get 8th position from Alex. As we are at 11 minutes to go. That gap between Keegan and Jesse is about 21 seconds. kind of stable there. Before we get to 10 minutes here, let's go through the field one more time. Keegan is the leader. Jesse in second. Kyle Cleveland third. Kyle Carpenter fourth. Blaine in fifth. Ryan in sixth. He's one lap down. Jonathan in seventh, one lap down as well. Alex Reno in eighth, one lap down. And DJ in ninth, one lap down. And Travis out of the race in 10th. As we are at 10 minutes right now. 10 minutes to go in this race. As that gap between Jesse and Kyle Cleveland is about right at 2 seconds. So let's see if Kyle Cleveland has anything left in his car to run down Jesse. Does Jesse have enough car underneath him to stay ahead of Kyle Cleveland here? Looks like it's kind of opened up to almost 3 seconds now. Gap between Kyle Cleveland and Kyle Carpenter is about 6 seconds now. There's Brian in the 404. But he's going through here. Gears he's going through. He had a problem early in the race. Was able to rebound to 6 at one point, fell back to 8th again, and then now has rebound back to 6 in front of Jonathan and Alex Reno and DJ. Again, there's Blaine. 18 as he goes almost into the grass. Or grass, yeah. What's grass there, right? The gravel trap there. There's grass somewhere. There's grass right there. Looks like up front is Jonathan. He'll go around him pretty soon. We're getting close to ending the race here soon. We got 7 minutes and about 20 seconds left in this race. That gap between Keegan and Jesse is down to 20 seconds, but I mean, obviously, Keegan's gonna have to make a massive mistake and multiple. I mean, even him spinning out once ain't gonna allow Jesse to catch up that quick. So, definitely needs a lot of help. Or Keegan, or Jesse did was catch Keegan. And that gap between Jesse and Kyle Cleveland's about almost 4 seconds now. Again, Blaine just kind of sitting in 5th. Hasn't really been racing anyone. Oh, this little side was there, trying to get the power down. As I got reports of Brian has got PS spawn. Trying to see what turn that is. Looks like that's that. Not really sure. Oh, I think that's turn 1. Yeah, turn 1. And yo, he gets on the gas too hard again, spins out. And that is gonna. Though he's very lucky, he's so far ahead of Jonathan because he is still in 6th, even though he spun out. Looped it right there. Unfortunately for him, but still able to keep second. He's 6th. In this race here, but go back up to Kyle Cleveland. Again, that gap is now open to about 5 seconds now, and growing. So it looks like everyone's kind of just pretty much, again, just trying to survive at this point to the end of this race. Gap between Keegan and Jesse is almost 21 seconds now, as we are 5 minutes to go in this race. Everyone's just trying to keep all the tires underneath them. Find all the grip they have left in them. But once again, Keegan has put on a dominant performance in this race. Travis had the pole. And Keegan took over the lead right off the bat, and has pretty much not looked back since then. Approaching 4 minutes left in this race. Again, it takes about minute 40. Let's see what the last lap time was for. Ran a minute 42, so we're averaging about minute 41 to 42 seconds. So we're probably another 2 laps away or so before the finish. Well, maybe 3 laps. We'll see. We're at 3 minutes left. Jesse's about 21 seconds behind Keegan, and about 4 or 5 seconds ahead of Kyle Cleveland. Kyle's almost about 10 seconds ahead of Carpenter now. Carpenter in 4th. And there's Blaine in 5th, the last car on the lead lap. Getting close to the end here. Numbers got to be under what they feel like is the last average lap. He ran a minute 42, so probably a minute 42 it's going to be under that. We'll see if this is going to be the white flag here. I think it's going to be close. Really close. I don't think this is going to be the final lap. Oh, it's so close. I think it's going to be, yes. White flag should be out this last time. I mean, it was right on the dot. Oh, Keegan! Sideways into turn number 1. Again, who says he's not pushing hard? He may have a big gap. So that gap has shrunk now. I mean, hell, look at it. I mean, he only lost a second doing that. Maybe 2 seconds. I mean, he literally didn't lose a lot of time. But because of that, this should be the white flag here. He's lost so much time spinning out. But yes, it was very close on the button, but this should be the white flag. I mean, he is pushing. He doesn't have to, man. He's got an 18-second lead. But that just tells you how hard these cars will drive, even when you're technically on a Sunday drive. Down to 30 seconds here, but this is the final lap here. As come through, find a few turns here. You know, it says 9 seconds left. This should be down to 0. And the white flag as well on iRacing schedule. Here off the final turn, Keegan is going to win at Zandvoort. Oh, God Lord. Good luck saying that. I'm American. Either way, he wins. Oh, good grief. Shouldn't be that hard to say, but it makes it hard. Jesse will finish second. Kyle Cleveland will come home third. Comes Kyle Carpenter in fourth. And here's Blaine. Stays on the lead lap. Brian has already finished in 6th. And Blaine in 5th. We'll get a top 5. Down to 1 lap down, coming around the final turn. He'll finish 7th. And believe it or not, this is the final lap, and they're on the same lap. Battle for the 8th position. Can he get a run? Can't do it. DJ, we're at the line. DJ will get the 8th position and just takes himself out. Okay. That was actually had a good battle for 8th position right there. But Keegan gets it done. So guys, if you did enjoy this broadcast, hit that like button. If you're new to this channel and want to see more iRacing broadcasts for iRacing leagues, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you for the next one.